Hello everyone, it's me again, Hani Haida, Program Manager at the Zeina UBI Park. Thank you so much for coming. So today we have a very special webinar from our partners at Jusoor in Jordan with Ms. Zeina Abou Dalbouh. She is an expert in the field, and we feel that Jordan provides very significant opportunities for the startups that are coming out of AUB, and we thought it would be a great idea to have Zeina come in and tell us about the Jordan market when it comes to startups. I will leave the floor to you now.
Thank you, Hani. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining. Before starting, اللي بيقدر يضوي their cameras, that would be great. I would really appreciate it, and I would love to see you and know more about you. إذا بنقدر ناخد هيك quick round of introductions. I'm Zeina Abou Dalbouh. I've been part of the Jusoor team for the past almost 4 years. I've been working in the Jordanian ecosystem with startups for the past 12 years. So hopefully I will have some good insights, not just general knowledge for you guys. And I will be sharing a presentation. بس بحب أتعرف عليكم أكتر بالأول. So مين ممكن يبلش؟
يلا إذا بدك alphabetical order أو يلا whoever مثل ما بدك.
راح يكون أصعب alphabetical order.
Hi, Zeina. How are you?
Hi.
I'm اسمي عبير عطية. I'm the founder of Honesty. Honesty is an online platform. It's a one-stop solution for concerned parents who are concerned about their child's development, academics, behavior, and counseling, mental health. And we provide all these services to the child in their natural environment. So home, school, daycare, so on and so forth. And we also do trainings for daycares and school to prepare the educational setting for inclusion.
Nice. Thank you so much. I stage into
Go to market. Hopefully لا نحن B&A هلا we'll build and accelerate. We're working on our tech, we're improving it. But we already have traction. We've been working for around a year now.
Nice. And what kind of tech do you guys have? So إيش التكنولوجي؟
So هلا it's a web platform and we are optimizing it at the moment and including more of checklists that are tech-enabled to give immediate feedback to parents.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Abir, and thank
Thank
you.
Nice meeting you.
You too. So who's next?
Hello, Zeina. It's me, Julian.
Hi,
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes, great. So I'm the founder of Loop. What we do at Loop is snail farming and snail slime extraction. And we sell cosmetic industries and pharmaceutical manufacturers natural active ingredients for their manufacturing. So our product is snail slime, and we're really interested in the Jordanian market, as we know that the cosmetic industry is well controlled and well developed in Jordan. So we're looking forward to see how we can sell actually our natural active ingredients to the Jordanian manufacturers.
Nice, cool. It's your lucky day. I'm actually the technical manager بشركة ريتاج للصناعات الدوائية.
Okay.
So I know about all the FDA regulations that you
Amazing.
Okay.
That's a soft landing.
It doesn't get softer. انت دايما
Yeah, indeed.
الحكومة regulations مش عشانهم صعبين عشان you could never find the information easily.
Indeed. That's what I'm facing actually in Jordan and in many regional or around the countries, Arab countries.
Okay, wonderful. It's your lucky day. برضو BGCC, so I register products. So anyways,
Amazing.
great. So مين كمان ممكن يفتح كاميرا ويحكي لنا؟ في رفيق؟
Hello. Hi, كيفك زينة?
All is good. كيفك
Great.
انت؟
So basically, we are Team Wality, and we're building a cryptocurrency exchange specifically tailored for first-time buyers. That the cryptocurrency exchange can be tapped into via prepaid scratch cards that will be sold in retail shops like these scratch cards. And so they can be sold in vending machines, retail shops, grocery shops, phone shops, tech shops, etc. We are currently setting shop in Dubai, and we just started development, and we should be ready by January, hopefully. And we're coupling with we're doing a couple of partnerships in terms of for technology and licensing, as well from another side for distribution. So I know the legalities in Jordan for cryptocurrencies are a bit clear or not yet. So
not yet. Actually كان عندنا meeting مع محافظ البنك المركزي that كل حدا عندنا عمل applications for cryptocurrency currently is based in Dubai. لأنه لسه Jordan did not regulate
not yet. Okay.
cryptocurrencies yet.
Anyway, so when it will be regulated, inshallah, we will be ready.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm interested. So first time buyers and why the cards? Is it because of the financial or
So we are
bank?
bridging the gap. So it's not only cards, it can be bought in direct top up, يعني من ال POS machines اللي عليهم QR code. It can also be bought in online from any shop. Later on, we'll be also bundling it with consumer products. So basically نحن يعني مثلا بنحط very small amounts of crypto مثلا على قنينة مي بنحط عليها QR code أما هيك شيء just to hook the user with us. So basically we're bridging the gap between physical and digital and facilitating the process of a user purchasing crypto.
Cool. I would love to read more about this.
Thank you.
Okay, who's next?
Hello, Zeina. Sorry. If you want to go, please.
No, it's okay. Okay.
Hello, Zeina. Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well.
Hi.
So I'm Abbas Burji, co-founder of Zakir, a platform providing university students with AI-powered study tools and resources to help them reduce exam stress and prepare efficiently for their course exams. We're already live. We launched in August 2023, and since then we've gained over 15,000 users across several Lebanese universities. We have active users, and we're constantly adding more content and improving our services.
Nice. Great. Wonderful.
Thanks.
Amjad.
Yes. Hi, I am Amjad Aini, co-founder or CTO of Octopus Cybersecurity. So we are a B2B cybersecurity startup. We're helping organizations, medium to large, to enhance and maintain their security posture by checking the configuration of their network devices and making sure that it is compliant with the best practice and the security best practices.
So the tech part is that you check the tech part and then us.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and we make sure to maintain these settings.
Nice. So do we call you a tech startup ولا مثلا SME?
Tech startup at the moment.
Okay. Thank you, Amjad. Who's
Thanks.
next?
Hi, Zeina.
Hi.
Benoit Khayat, CEO, co-founder of Sandwalk. We are a reward-based crowdfunding platform, which is basically a platform on which any creator, any entrepreneur, any project owner can list his project at a very early stage. And on the other hand, you'll have supporters of this project, people who believe in the project, that will be able to inject money, support financially this project in return of a reward. So it's not based on equity, it's based on a reward, which is usually the product that this creator is building or a derivative of it. So just to give you an example, let's say that I'm opening a clothing brand, okay, and I want to raise $10,000. I will have my community of backers who will give me $50, $100, $150, and in return, depending on the amount, they'll get, let's say, $50 a personalized T-shirt, $100 a T-shirt and a jeans, etc. So that's what we call reward-based crowdfunding. We're planning to launch it this month in Lebanon to start, and then we're planning to expand to the GCC and to Jordan and Egypt in order.
Nice. So Kickstarter, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Tailored for the MENA region in terms of accessibility to creators. Then Kickstarter and Indiegogo and other competitors are not available for creators in the region, and in terms of payments as well. So we're integrating local solution in terms of payments that will allow people to pay in cash or to pay through their nearest vendor, basically.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's next? في عنا نورة وإلي.
Yes, hi Zeina.
Hi Noura.
I'm Noura, the co-founder of SizeWise. We are building a website integrated into e-commerce fashion websites. Whereas whenever you want to shop for something, you click on our logo, it scans your body, and it will suggest the right size for you.
Nice.
We're
Using AI? Yeah.
Sorry?
عم بسألك using AI.
Yes, we are using AI for that.
So أي stage into?
نحن هلا we are developing our MVP.
MVP. Cool. Thank you. إلي?
Hi Zeina, how are you?
I'm good.
So we're building Safrati.ai. It's a localized online travel agency. We use generative AI to build and personalize travel itineraries. And we help Arab travelers apply for their visa application by streamlining the process by 90%.
Nice. Which stage?
We currently have a B2B MVP, and now we are building the B2C MVP.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
في ضل حدا we did not get introduced to.
So I just want to add something, Zeina.
تفضل.
Yes, I just want to add something that I oversaw, and I overtold you that we have a patent as well for the snail slime extraction machine. So we extract through a machine that we have invented and patented in Lebanon.
Nice. It's snail, right? سمعتها صح؟
Yes, yes, صح. الحلزون.
الحلزون. Okay, wonderful. So we can start. Again, إذا بتفتحوا الكاميراز that would be really helpful. عشان ما نكون بآخر اليوم وأنا بحكي مع حالي. It's really weird. Okay, so I've done those cool slides yesterday. عشان نحكي لكم عن access to market. رح نحكي عن incorporation و registration in Jordan, taxation و audit, visa processes and fees. بس ممكن إلي يحكي لنا أكتر عنهم لأنه برضو for some reason for Lebanese we cannot find stuff online.
على أكيد.
Okay, wonderful. So بدنا نحكي عن workspaces in Jordan والmarket access partners. هلا أنا رح mainly you guys know the type of companies and you can find information on it but it's not very easy مع زي ما حكينا بالأشياء governmental. I just want to highlight, I'm going to highlight very important things while doing that just to take into consideration. طبعا موجود عندنا ال LLC, individual establishment, general partnership company, limited partnership companies, private shareholder companies. So the most common as a startup, we usually go to the LLC, mainly because there is limited liability. So أغلب بغض النظر بس ال private shareholder companies depending on the size of the investment الأول اللي نحط لتأسيس الشركة ما بيكون في limited liability. So basically if لا سمح الله الشركة ما بتزبط أو بيكون مثلا ماخذ loans أو whatever بيكون الشخص كindividual بيكون liable. أما في حالة ال LLC بيكون مفصول your financials, personal financials عن financials تبعون الشركة. ال LLCs طبعا حطيت لكم links to get more information and a guide, step-by-step guide that we can go with. نمشي عليه شوي هلا كمان بس نمشي عليهم. ال LLC it's required to have an auditor. And it's also required to have a lawyer. إذا كان رأس المال بسموه الكابيتال أكثر من 20,000 دينار. So basically there is no requirement for you to register برأس مال عالي خصوصا بسكتر التكنولوجيا. So إذا عم نحكي عن sectors industrial banking بيكون في مطلوب minimum capital to put, but for LLC you can start with 1 JD and عادي ما حدا راح يحكي لكم شيء. So 1 JD is not cool. So usually people go with 1000, which is around like $1,300. So this is the most common type عشان يفصلكم legally و financially عن ال liabilities, anything could happen. Individual establishment لما تقرأوا عنها إنه هي مؤسسات فردية بيسموها there is no limited liability. So basically حتى بالtaxation والaudit you submit the revenue that you get from the company or the profit in your individual financial taxation statements. فمش مفصولة أبداً. Also in the general partnership company بيكونوا عادي كذا investor حاطين مصاريهم جوا وبتكون إنه كذا شخص وبرضه مش مفصولة liability تبعتهم. limited partnership company نفس الإشي they don't have limited liability بس بيكون في عنا زي two structures موجودين structure capital زائد operations إنه هم بيشتغلوا على day to day activities بالشركة وفي عنا كمان limited partners بيكونوا موجودين هدول بس بيحطوا capital بالشركة تبعتكم they are limited to their own shares. So basically if they own 20% of the company إذا الشركة بتخسر مثلا مصاري أو بتضطر إنها تسكر أو أي إشي بس they بيدفعوا their share of the general amount يعني مثلا إذا 20% هم داخلين بس بيدفعوا 20% من هذا المبلغ. In other terms individual establishment so general partnership company they are ضروري يدفعوا كل إشي بغض النظر قديش الحصص لكل شريك الموجودة. private shareholder company basically هي it's a privately traded company so تقدروا تبيعوا أسهمها وتشتروها بس it's private ما بتطلع إنه ما بنسميها إنها طلعت public so ما في حدا من public people أو بالexchange public exchange market ممكن يشتري من حصص هاي الشركة وبرضه ما في limited liability عليها this is why the most attractive option in Jordan is the LLC أو الأوبشن اللي أحكي لكم إياهم هلا. So basically what startups are doing right now is زي ما بتعرفوا الماركت تبع الليفانت خلينا نحكي it's not the most stable market at all. So if you're planning to expand big get investors مثلا تعرفوهم from the US or the GCC they usually prefer the US registration so offshore registration زي Delaware because they think إنه مثلا IRS taxation it's more audited بيكونوا مركزين إنه مثلا هدول المصاري اللي دخلوا على الشركة مش suspicious sources أجت منهم but they usually like this kind of registration. If you have this kind of registration or you plan to do such a registration, in this case to access the Jordanian market أو مثلا عشان soft launching أو مثلا to get initial investments in Jordan, you also have to be working in Jordan. In order to be working in Jordan, you need to be registered as well, especially if you are generating income and you're not just building an MVP. In this case, what you would do is registering your company as a branch of a foreign company, which also has other regulations that you could follow. But it's fairly easy and it does not take more than a couple of days إذا السيكتور اللي انتو فيه ما بيتطلب إنه يكون في Jordanian partner. Again, the tech sector is very easily accessed and to register in. عادة الأشياء الصعبة اللي بتكون مثلا زي المقاولات والإنشاءات هدول الأشياء اللي بتكون إنه صعبة to get without a local partner. هلا في عنا another option also again on the Delaware registration it's very important also to take into consideration it's very easy it's fairly easy you can do it online to register but you guys need to follow up on the IRS our requirements تبعون taxation تبعونهم and you need to submit them in time and make sure and you follow up on this. If you don't understand the process 100%, don't go there at all. You will create more problems for yourself than registering in Jordan وخلاص. You can also do that, access the Jordanian market through the accelerators and VC, which is the best option if you are not aware of a market. ليش؟ لأنه أكيد الأكسلريتور والVCs الموجودين in the market عندهم knowledge بالماركت أكتر. So if they accept you اللي هم نحكي عنهم access to market partners كمان شوي. If they accept you, they already have the legal team to support you for free. Or part of the program that you are joining. برضو بيساعدوكم registration, whether it's local or offshore as well. And they have all those capabilities. هلا, for you to join them, what do you need to do or what you can do? So ممكن تدخل على حدا من حطيت links برضو access to market partners, and you can see a company that is registered in Jordan أو مثلا operating in Jordan, and you might get confused a little bit. But from my experience, and because I know them all and we're all friends and colleagues, easily you can do it by like having your service available for the Jordanian market. So basically you target the Jordanian market. Some of them might request إنه مثلا في عندكم team members in Jordan. Oh, the company is registered in Jordan. Oh, you guys, the founders are registered based in Jordan. أو مثلا كل 3 أشهر تيجوا بتطلعوا. And you also need to check the eligibility criteria for those accelerators and VCs لأنه في other criterias إنه بطلبوهم. But it's not that hard if you really want to do it. إذا حدا عنده سؤال وأنا عم بحكي, please do ask.
Hey, I have a question. The Jordanian LLC, is it possible to take it to the public markets for IPO?
I think no, لأنه إذا بدك تطلعها IPO على Jordanian registration بدك تطلعها على ال IPO تبع جوردن ماركت اكسشينج, ستوك اكسشينج. بس مثلا إذا بدك تطلع لندن أو
بدك تسجلها هونيك.
Either ways, yes, you need to do that. If you're aiming big, Delaware is great, بس لازم تركزوا على legal with taxation requirements.
Yes.
Very easy and it's very cheap كمان. يعني.
Yeah.
And if you guys need to be connected to a legal firm, we also do help our startups to do that. لأنهم خصوصا لما يكونوا based in Lebanon أو بيكونوا refugees. لأنه banking system basically is not very reliable. And if they have e-payments and stuff like that, they cannot use that. Like they need مثلا to have bank accounts there. But if not available, إحنا على طول بنروح على offshore registration. So we have a legal company that would help them do that. So let Hani know if you guys want that, and Hani could connect with me, and I can connect him with this legal firm. Additionally, I'm also going to give you those slides and send them to Hani. So yes, incorporation in Jordan, في عنا steps. So the guide that I'm gonna show you now has like if you need a pre-approval or not. So basically not everyone. I think the snail startups needs a pre-approval. Anything tech does not need pre-approvals. The cybersecurity part, I believe, needs approvals as well. So the guidebook, it's very extensive, and it has like a section إذا أنتم بتحتاجوا approval قبل registration أو لا. Step number 2 is like you need to register as a formal entity. So formal entity, A, you need to choose what type of company you want to register. So is it an LLC, privately held company, individual company? And this is optional if you want to register a trademark or not. بعدين في عنا become a member in a chamber of commerce or chamber of industry. In your case, I believe this is very early and it's not mandatory for you guys as tech startups. This is more of an SME. And then obtain a vocational license. So basically, بعد ما تسجلوا into هيك you're a legally registered company. The vocational license basically بتعطيكم an okay to operate. برضو it's easy to get. مش ضروري على طول to get it. The registration part is the most important one. But also if you have a local partner, it's very important because usually vocational, مش usually, دايما the vocational license needs a space. So in Jordan, this space could be a co-working space, which we would also talk about. It could be working from home if your profession allows this. وفي عنا, you can get a vocational license for your home. طالما إنه you're not getting customers أو causing any disturbance بالbuilding أو الarea. It's a little bit tricky. So if you're in an accelerator, you can get that as well. It's a little bit tricky لأنه you need to get the approval of the landlord and also the neighbors if you are working in an apartment. And then if you have employees, you need to register in the social security. So هدول steps كلياتهم بعد registration. You just need to take into consideration. You need to get work permits for any non-Jordanian employees. And then if you have a space, you need electricity and water and stuff like that. But still, you guys are tech companies, so does not apply to you. بس ما بعرف, Julian, where are your snails farms?
That's actually what I wanted to ask. Our snail farms are in Lebanon, and the extraction facility as a whole is in Lebanon. So my question is, if we need to export or import to Jordan the snail slime product as a raw material for the cosmetic industry, should we register in Jordan, or as long as we're selling a Jordanian distributor or a Jordanian representative for Loop, then they are the people or the company that will have to get the eligibility requirement
Yeah,
or the
definitely.
approval.
Definitely, yes. The distributor, which is basically called مستودعات أدوية in Jordan, هم المسؤولين. So they also know and they have the regularity team عندهم موجودين, so they get all the documents, like what do they need. إذا بدهم stability مثلا for عشان يعرفوا قديش expiry date.
Exactly.
They would ask you, so components, الليبل تبعت السلايم, كل هذا هم بيجيبوا لك إياه, يعني you don't need to do
Okay.
that. تفضل.
Do you think I should do this prior than talking to them, actually to come as having the folder already done already?
هلا I think you should go. جربت تدخل على الجوردن FDA website?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you should try that. So just write on Google Jordan FDA. دائما ادخلوا على المواقع الحكومية, حتى لما تشوفوا في عربي وإنجليزي ادخلوا على العربي. It's more updated. في بالهيدر بيكون في دواء, غذاء, مستلزمات طبية. So I think you would go and fit بالمستلزمات الطبية because it's not an API for a medicine, right?
Indeed. For now, it's a parapharmaceutical raw material.
Exactly. So you would go there. وبعدين I think في إشي بيكون اسمه إجازة مواد أولية. So you get in there في نماذج, في الجايدلاينز, دليل أو مراجع, إيش هيك اسمهم. So you get in and you just like download the files and just read them. فالinformation is there. يعني أنا from talking from the drug medicine part. So دائما بنلاقي الانفورميشن there, بس you need to like find it. وإذا كبست على السيرش بار ما تكبس enter, just click on the search. أنا ما راح يوديك. Market access. This is basically what it is. So إذا ما حدا عنده سؤال على ال registration right now, we can also move to the taxation and audit. Cool. Okay, so taxation and audit on companies. في عنا نوعين من taxes in Jordan. So income tax and sales tax. The income tax, it depends on the registration of your company. So زي ما حكينا, the individual establishments بيكون عندها individual taxation. So basically تخضع لنفس القانون تبع الانكم تبع الانديفيدوالز. So كل شهر بآخر كل شهر 4 every individual in Jordan should submit their income taxes. And part of this company taxes بتحطوها على هذا الانكم tax. So الانكم tax حسب في انت ما بتدفع التنتين ما بتدفعوا التنتين unless في specific sectors بتدفعوا التنتين. الاندستريال سيكتور in جوردن بدفع 14%، التريد سيكتور 20%، telecommunication mining financial institution 24%، البانكس 35%. So you guys who provide services بنطبق عليكم السيلز تاكس. And it's pretty cool لأنه it's I feel personally it's fair لأنه لازم الشركة ل 12 شهر متتالي تدخل 30,000 دينار to be subjected ل 16% tax. So it takes you a little bit of time إنكم 12 شهر ورا بعض يكونوا كستارت اب إنكم تدخلوا هذا المبلغ. So it takes you a little bit of time to get it and then بصير 16% عليه taxation. So retail industrial sector نفس الإشي بس لازم يكونوا دخلوا بال 12 شهر 50,000 in each month. دخلوا بال 12 شهر المتتالي 50,000 وبرضو عليهم 16% taxes. So الاوديت زي ما حكينا قبل شوي not every company needs an auditor. هلا اول ما تسجلوا الشركه بطلب منكم انه مين اذا سجلتوا LLC انه مين المحاسب تبعكم او مين المدقق تبعكم. ف you need to اصلا تخبروا هيئه الضريبه مين هدول الناس وانتم عم بتسجلوا. regularly باقي انواع الشركات زي ما حكينا ما بيحتاجوا auditor بس ال LLC وال private shareholding companies بيحتاجوا auditor. ال LLCs بيحتاجوا lawyer إذا سجلتوا الكابيتال أكثر من 20,000 دينار. So again معكم من دينار تسجلوه which is basically دولار أقل من $1.50 تسجلوها الشركة. ف please try إنكم ما توصلوا ل 20,000 unless you have to. بالنسبة لكيك ستارتر ما بدي أسميه هيك إيش كان اسمه Sandwalk. I don't know if you they would consider you as a financial institution. I think في رح يكون limitation إنه how much capital ممكن ينحط unless you are registered مثلا in another country وفتحت branch in Jordan. I think this would be more helpful to you لأنه أي financial institution minimum you need to deposit around 60,000 Jordanian dinar which is like around $90,000 in bank and not use them for a while كfinancial institution.
Yeah, we face the same issue in Lebanon. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so financial institutions are treated differently. So I would also recommend connecting with a lawyer in Dubai and see what are the requirements for registering such a thing because it's easier. And if you want to work in Jordan, like you can also open a branch of a foreign company, which would make it better for you. So yeah, so حطيت لكم شوية links هون. Yeah, it's very important for you guys as a tech companies. في عنا دائما الناس بيسجلوا دائرة مراقبة الشركات which is companies control department CCD. So this is where everyone registers. بس صار في عنا إشي هيئة استثمار بعدين تحول اسمها للMinistry of Investment. So the Ministry of Investment تعطي special treatment for some types of companies. هذول some types of companies include the startups tech startups exactly. So why is this important? لأنه بيعطوا deduction على taxes بيعطوا أو بيسووا لكم كل الهدك اللي بتصير بالCCD هاي بيسووها هم through them and the place is much nicer. So if you decide to register in Jordan, please أو مثلا دخلتوا through a market access partner and they have a lawyer who would take care of this. Tell them that you want to register through the Ministry of Investments لأنه في تسهيلات للtech companies and I've linked the stuff, so those are 2 links. Please look at them عشان تاخدوا الانسنتيفز وهم بيسجلوا لكم عن طريق السي سي دي. في عنا هون الستارت اب جايد. It's a complete step-by-step guide for registering and licensing a business in Jordan. This one is more extensive. You need to register your name and put your email. بس في another version منه هون. Let's open it together. So this version actually, let me share my screen. So هذاك more extensive, but basically the same information, and it was done by the support of the USAID. It's basically لما تروحوا عليه إنه when you register or license your company, بعدين steps by step إنه pre-approvals. So if you need pre-approvals, what did that? 1 second. Okay, ما بده ياخذنا على الهاتف. We need to scroll. So, okay. So how do I know what type of business to register? فبكون حاطين لكم إنه مثلا قديش الكابيتال اللي لازم تكون، شو الأشياء مثلا الأوبشنز الموجودة. LLC you can register it as a 1 person بس بتاخدوا approval عليهم لأنهم they need to be 2 or more. في عنا okay في questions كتير هون individual. I just want to go to the pre-approval part. Okay. So هون مثلا how to register an individual establishment. Where do you go? What to do? What procedures do you follow? The other one is more extensive. fuel fees. And then بورجوكم كيف شكلها. So when you go to register, even in the Ministry of Investments, which is you can see online, في هدول أنواع الأرقام. هدول الأرقام بيسموهم غايات التسجيل. So غايات التسجيل is basically into إيش الأشياء you want to include بالregistration تبعكم عشان يكون مثلا مسموح لكم تشتغلوها. في أشياء you need to take care of مثلا when reading about them. So don't put every number that you see على الهاي لأنه بكون نفسكم تسجلوا الشركة وتكون authorized to do stuff. For example, if you want to register a consultancy firm or you want to provide some kind of training, إذا مثلا عم نحكي على trading, just don't register it as it is before googling it, because إذا بتسجلوا غاية إنه مثلا تدريب الناس على استخدام الكريبتو كارنسيز، في شرط تاني بيطلع معها. الشرط التاني بيكون إنه مثلا you have to have a space، في عنده special requirement، ولازم يكون عندك at least parking lot around it بوسع ل 30 سيارة. So when you do that and you decide شو الغايات اللي بدكم تحطوها, just make sure إنه هدول هم الأشياء اللي عن جد عم تحتاجوها هلا. And it's very easy also to add غايات later on when you need them. So this is how the registration says. It looks nicer now. This is old. Okay. Please, مين عنده سؤال? No? All clear? Oh, this is the nicer one. صارت تطلع هيك. So I want to go to the pre-approvals actually. And within the process بالنص بيكونوا بيقولوا لكم إنه لازم تفتحوا bank account in Jordan. Okay, still in the registration. Pre-approvals. So هنا الchambers industrial organizations إنه مثلا بسموهم غرف الصناعة وغرف التجارة, which you guys don't need to worry about this right now, but it's there if you need them يعني. Okay. اوكي هنا حكينا social security department, the incomes and general tax department, which basically read about them. But if you enter through a market partner, which is basically VCs and accelerators, they would help you with all of this. So you don't need to do it alone. You can do it alone, بس يعني شوي راح تضيعوا, in means of like مش where to start, in means of whom to talk to. So when you have lawyers there, it's much easier. معقول مش هون؟ Okay, frequently asked. So here's they also على income tax, their company, phone numbers of the entities. Okay, the pre-approvals. So في عندهم الكاتيجوريز الموجودة إنه which type of company وعند مين لازم تاخذوا ال pre-approval من أي ministry. So هنا touristic stuff, bakery وين لازم تروحوا, coffee shops, وهذا كلكم ما يعني إذا بدكم تعطوا services for universities, Ministry of Higher Education. So في كل السيكتورز تقريبا الموجودة والسيرفيسز ومين لازم تجيبوا منهم pre-approvals أول. بس don't overthink it. Think about it إنه هل هم راح يكونوا stakeholders معكم بالشركة أو لا؟ لأنه مش دائما يعني مش كل حدا بال EdTech عندكم لازم to get approvals. So it depends what kind of services you guys are providing. وإذا هدول الناس راح يكونوا part of the so basically nutritional consultation centers, production of human consumption, هدول جوردن FDA بكونوا مطلوبين. So anyways, you have everything in those guides إنه for pre-approvals وأشياء زي هيك كلهم موجودين.
Zina, we have a hard stop at 5. Will we have time?
Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Oh,
This
okay,
is
okay.
the part.
Okay, thank you.
So I have all the links here. في عنا كمان ال Ministry of Digital Economy and Entrepreneurship. They do a lot of things. Just look at their websites. Might not be helpful, بس هم المسؤولين عن ال entrepreneurship in Jordan and they try to advance it and هم اللي بيحاولوا دائما يغيروا ال policies. So keep an eye on their reports and website. So visas actually. So as you know, just to explore Jordan for 3 months, you guys don't need a visa for any Lebanese passport holder. And then there is visa e-applications for other types of visas. So for work visas and stuff like that, you need to go and just enter all the information that you want, and then the requirements will come for you to you based on your situation and what you are asking for. Workspaces حطيت لكم هون شوي workspaces الموجودين في أكتر, بس those are the main ones that startups are staying at. So في عندنا Zain Innovation Campus موجودين في لهم I think around like 6 locations around Jordan. تبع عمان موجود بالبزنس بارك. Business Park is basically considered a free zone. لا تخضع للضرائب basically معمولة for tech companies. So all tech companies in Jordan like Cisco, Microsoft, all of them have offices there. في محل اسمه Builder Space, VBC, ونفس البزنس بارك اللي فيها زنك. They offer also hot desks and co-working spaces. They range between 100 Jordanian dinars to 350 per month. And I've also linked you guys to those places. Market access partners, so those are the most prominent ones. Based on sectors, most of them are, مش most of them, all of them, beside those fintech ones, حتى الأهلي fintech can be sector agnostic. So كل هدول are actually interested in having tech startups. So don't feel weird if you apply to them because there is a problem in the pipeline and they're always on the look to get more startups. They don't care about nationalities. So everyone is most welcome to join, but they should serve the local market, either by hiring from Jordan or addressing Jordan. So also as well, I've linked them here. Propeller is the most, they are focused on SaaS startups. Other accelerators and VC, they don't care like which sector you are. بس المهم income tech startups. أهلي FinTech and AB Accelerate. Basically, AB is part of the Arab Bank. It's an accelerator for the Arab Bank. It's also very interesting for Sandwalk to explore what they have. I've linked them here for you to check them out لأنه عادة بيكون عندهم cohorts. Not everyone has cohorts like and launching. But في some of them they take applications all year long. Check them out and let me know if you have any questions.
Zena, and I have a question since you're mentioning that. نحن were approached by Flat 6 Labs عندهم program مع ستار مشرق.
Yeah, okay, very good question. So Flat 6 Labs Jordan is different than Flat 6 Labs Start مشرق. هلا احنا بجسور we're managing the Flat 6 Labs Start مشرق project in the coaching part only. بس هذا it's way different. So الستارت مشرق في عنده two components. One component is for very early idea stage startups, which is basically I don't think it's for you guys. بما انكم عم تعملوا كلكم basically عندكم MVP وماشيين. So I think you might be a higher level than that. And they have the second track. The second track is basically for startups who want to raise 500,000 plus within a year. So they would help you do that. So which team?
Yeah, we're in the second one.
So the second one is لسه الابلكيشن مفتوحة, then go ahead. لأنه I know the application closed like a year ago and they took them to all the events happening in the region, Leap, Rise Up, Web Summit. So if they approach you recently, then it's for the first one, for the idea stage. So just make
Okay.
sure شوف مين اللي بعت لك علي ولا باسل. So if them, so هم المسؤولين عن هذاك البروجكت.
Okay. Okay.
Six Labs Jordan, the one mentioned here is basically for the investment against equity. So they give you around, I think, 120K. You pay around 40K من هدول المصاري نفسهم fees for the program, and they take up to 10% of the shares. It's negotiable, and you stay with them. They bring you investors. They introduce you to companies. They help you fundraise. They help you register and just expand in the market.
Clear. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Actually, Zeina, I would like to hear your insights on the EdTech sector of Jordan. And what does the higher education scene look like when it comes to public and private universities?
So when you say EdTech, so most of the startups everywhere in the world, like خصوصا بالregion تبعتنا, it's EdTech startups. But it's there is a need وفي بس it's different. يعني EdTech بنزل تحتها كتير أشياء. Learning management systems بنزل تحتها courses, بنزل تحتها online tools for
Specifically exam preparation. EdTech exam preparation.
في بس there is a market لأنه لساتهم كله everyone is trying to do that. I just came across شيء اسمه طلاب and I've been following with them بس مش شكلهم لسه مقلعين منيح بس there is a market
Okay. How does the public-private universities scene look like? Is it more the students in the public universities than private universities in Jordan, or the opposite?
No, of course, public universities فيها majority of people, بس we have so many private universities والprivate universities موجودين كمان بالgovernorate so مش بس عمان which is the capital so basically both of them are full وبعدين ما تنسى انه في عندنا احنا بالاردن 60% من البوبوليشن which is 11 million under the age of 30
I see. I see.
يعني وفي عندك around I think 73% of women gets higher education و 69% of males gets higher education so
Amazing.
yeah there is
Thank you.
أهلا جوليان كان عندك question
Yes. You mentioned that coming back and forth to Jordan is something helpful to do business in Jordan. So if you can highlight on the details of this matter on one point. And another point, if Hani can share your contact with me so that we can discuss further what are the terms and regulations to be able to sell as a natural active ingredient to the Jordanian market.
هلا in Jordan people still do business face to face so you don't just send like an email وهيك so how I would imagine it for you is like look for distributors in Jordan مستودعات الأدوية and you can have them listed يعني سواء بدائرة مراقبة الشركات أو I think على الويب سايت تبع مؤسسة الغذاء والدواء الأردنية and you can choose like who is working on what بس برضو بنفس الوقت انت ما بدك الدراج ستور الديستريبيوتور اللي بيشتغل على شيء similar عندك فبدك اياه بيشتغل باشياء تانية so you can either do A this B you can go directly لمصانع الكوزمتكس you don't have to go through the distributor لأنه عادة برضو مصانع الكوزمتكس عندهم إنه registration department so in Jordan في عندك 17 مصنع cosmetics وأدوية I think the majority of them are cosmetics لأنه مصانع الأدوية I don't think بتعدوا 7-8 and you can reach out to them and see like their products on their websites and you would know like where your ingredient could be used.
Okay, but I mean, you would recommend that we do our certification prior than approaching these manufacturers, or
You do what, sorry?
Our certifications such as ISO, Cosmos, INSI.
ISO nobody looks at it صراحة in the medical field لأنه what people would look at is actually GMP مثلا good manufacturing practices because ISO is mostly about management or environment or ما في شيء specific industrial يعني وأنت شوي على industrial sector. So I think the patency I think إنه مثلا approval من Lebanese government that you guys have إذا في عندكم إشي this kind of licensing this would be helpful. إنه مثلا شهادة خلو مثلا whatever يعني مثلا على سبيل المثال كابسولز إذا بتستخدمهم لأنهم من الجيلاتين تبعون مثلا بوفين وهيك إنه ينيد مثلا شهادة خلو من جنون البقر مثلا على سبيل المثال. So you need to get those certificates. وإشي بيسهل عليك just write FDA not Jordan FDA إنه regulations for X, Y and Z slime from snails لأنه Jordan also follows the FDA US FDA.
Abides by
So you can also find them and like what is the required things the specifications and find more information في عندك ال WHO بينزلوا في عندك ال EDQM اللي هو ال EU certification. But I think I believe you would find so many information on this and just get those licenses and that you are authorized to work in your country and then approach drugstores or manufacturers directly and then come and visit. Just visit them at once عشان when you do that you do it at once يعني بتكون هيك مرتب الvisit.
Great, thank you. And do you mind if Hani shares your contact with me so
No,
we can reach out after this?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you. I got your name right, Zeina, right?
Yeah, it's Zina, بس الspelling خلينا إياه هيك.
So Zeina,
Yes,
Zeina,
yes.
Zeina. Okay. Thank you, Zeina, for very informative. I mean, you have so much knowledge about this field. It's very, very refreshing, very nice information about, very detailed. I mean, you have that all in your head, no matter if
Experience.
Thank you so much for the presentation. Thank you. We will be saving this video and we will share it to other startups in the ecosystem معنا بالAUB كمان. I'll be waiting for you for the slides to share with the startups here. I will be sharing your email with Julian because like you said at the beginning, it's his lucky day. He found somebody who can easily facilitate his entry into the Jordanian market. So thanks again for that.
Yes, definitely, anytime. And please do share the recording with me too. And I will be sharing the slides. Also, if you guys have any questions, please, I think I'm on CC with you all. Email me and I will try to help out.
Okay. Thank you, Zeina. Thanks everyone
Thank you,
for
Zeina,
joining.
for the presentation.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
day. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.